You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world. Listen to the sound of my voice. It is a chilly day here in Gwinnett County. Man, I woke up this morning, I was freezing. I was like, what the freak is going on? It's 52 degrees, only going up to a high about 59, so we're going to have cool. It's 55 going up to high of 59. It's going to be cool all day long. I woke up this morning, I got a jacket on right now, but it's not raining. It's not raining, but it is chilly. It is chilly. I was like, oh my God, it's a little chilly this morning. But hope you're doing wonderful today. Today is Wednesday. It's hump day, baby. Y'all made it to the middle. You have made it to the middle. And I know you're glad. I hope you're doing wonderful this morning. Even though it's a chilly day here in Georgia, it's still a great day to be above ground. So glad to be here with you this morning. Today is also National Chocolate Covered Cashews Day. How about that? I love cashews. Let me tell y'all, I love cashews. Like, I go to Sam's Club and I get the big little bucket of cashews, and I love chocolate. So National Chocolate Covered Cashews Day works for me. Works for me. It's also National Kindergarten Day and National Yellow Bat Day. What is it? I've never seen a yellow bat. Now I have to go look it up. What the freak is a yellow bat? Like the bat that fly, or a bat like you play ball? National Yellow Bat Day, National Kindergarten Day, and National Chocolate Covered Cashew Day. Yes. So if you like cashews like me, now listen, let me tell y'all what I found out, because I thought I was being healthy, right? I love cashews. I buy them by the little buckets. And when I don't have a bucket, if I run into a store, I'm going to get me some cashews. I've always liked cashews. I used to eat macadamia nuts like that until I had an allergic reaction. And then I stopped eating them totally all together. Like, yeah, I can't eat those anymore. But anyway, I thought I was doing a good thing eating cashews, right? If you look at the calorie content and the fat content in cashews, yes, you need to eat just a small amount. And I will sit there and just eat for days. Like, I like all nuts. I like pistachios like that. I'll eat walnuts with peppermint candy. That's some country stuff from Albany. Like, when we were little, at Christmas time, my mother would have a bowl of walnuts and a bowl of Brazil nuts and a whole thing of peppermint, because my aunt used to work at Bob's Peppermint Company. So for all of you down in Albany, Georgia, shout out to my people down in the bottom of the Benny. Y'all know Bob's Candy Kitchen. My mother used to work there and my aunt worked there. She retired from there. So every Christmas, I got pictures of me with this giant candy cane. It's about bigger than I am. And we would get boxes and boxes of peppermint candy. And with that candy, at Christmas time, if you got like walnuts or Brazil nuts, we would take and eat it with. Now that's something my mother and them taught us. We would take and eat it with the nuts, and it tastes really good. So if you haven't tried that before, get you some Brazil nuts, get you some walnuts, eat some peppermint candy. It's delicious. I like all kind of nuts, hazelnuts. I just can't eat macadamia no more, which breaks my heart because I used to love them. I remember going to the grocery store one time at ShopRite in New Jersey. Shout out to all my peoples in Jersey. Yes, y'all know I'm all over the place. I was born in Albany. I was raised in Jersey, so I'm in between two states. I'm a bi-state kind of girl. But anyway, shout out to my friends in Jersey. I used to go to ShopRite, and I remember going to ShopRite one day and get me some macadamias. And macadamias come in this little tiny can. It was like $7. So the girl at the cash register said, "Are they really that good?" I was like, "Yeah, I really like them. I really like them a lot." So when I like something, I have to really like it. Like, I'm not going to buy it for the name. I got to buy it because I really like it. And for me, I really like cashews, and I really like, I used to really love macadamia nuts, but I don't mess with them anymore. All right, let's go ahead and get on with our horoscopes, brought to you by Noda Charles and Michael Dyson for today, Wednesday, April the 21st. Now listen, yesterday was 420. Did y'all go look it up? I kept talking about it. Did you look it up and see what it really meant? Yeah, I know some of you really enjoyed 420. What did I do yesterday? I worked. All right, we're going to kick it up with Aries like we always do. Here goes. Try to think things through. This would not be the day to start new business ventures or make drastic changes to your career. Go after your goals and don't be afraid to ask for assistance. Listen, go after your goals, and sometimes you have to raise your hand and say, "Hey, I need help." And don't be too prideful today, Aries. Raise your hand if you need help. Raise your hand. But this is not a day to start anything new. Go after your goals, and and don't make any drastic changes to your career. Go after your goals and don't be afraid to raise your hand and say, "Hey, listen, I need some help. I need some help." Taurus, new love connections can be made through group associations. Your main concern will be to spend as little as possible of your own cash in the process. Abstain from getting involved with married individuals. Yeah, totally abstain from that. Don't do it, Taurus. Now you're going to be the third part to that triangle. 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work out in your favor. Don't do it. Gemini, channel your efforts into achieving your goals. Be aware of any emotional deception. Don't sign legal contracts or documents today. You should be promoting your ideas. Yeah, don't sign nothing legal today. You should be promoting your ideas and promoting your ideas, right? No legal documents, not today. Wait till tomorrow. And if you have any questions about that, consult a professional. That's all I'm saying. Cancer. Partnerships will be successful. Depression may put a damper on your day. Focus and concentrate on yourself and your future. Focus and concentrate on yourself and your future. Yes. Put a little love. Give yourself a little love. Yep, partnerships will be successful. Yep, depression, no, watch out for depression. Listen, you feel depressed today, Cancer, zen yourself out. Go meditate, get you a glass of wine if you need to. Whatever you got to do to make yourself undepressed, because that's a mindset. I know some people say it's a disease, and it could be, but you got to be able to fight depression. We all go through depression sometimes. Everybody, even me. And I think I'm one of the most positive people I know. But I do get sometimes I get into my feelings like, everything is just falling apart. Like I kind of woke up that way. I went to bed this way last night. I was pissed last night. So this is what happened. So the baby, I was in the kitchen. The baby, I had just put out a brand new pack of gel pens because I like to write in my journal with gel pens. I had just put out a brand new pack of gel pens. My husband was in the bedroom. The baby came in the bedroom with him, and she got the gel pens. And he didn't catch her in time, and so I didn't catch her in time because I was in the kitchen. She ran in the bathroom and flushed the pens down the toilet. Flushed the pens down the toilet. Now the toilet is stopped up. So 9:30 last night, I got to call the plumber because the toilet don't work. Luckily, we have 3 bathrooms in this house. That's a good thing. Luckily. But I had to come downstairs or go across the hall to use the bathroom. I like my own bathroom. But the baby, and I was so mad last night. I was livid. I was like, oh my God, how did this happen? You know, I'm in the kitchen. He's in the room. The baby just shoot past him and go in the bathroom, throw the pens in the toilet and flushes it. But what happened was she heard him say she's going to put him in the toilet. Because you normally don't put stuff in the toilet. But he said it out his mouth and she heard him, and that's exactly what she did. She went straight to the bathroom. Because she goes in the bathroom all the time. She never puts anything in the toilet. He said she's going to put him in the toilet. And he was there. He didn't catch her. She ran right past him. And I was behind her. And by the time I got from the kitchen to her, all I heard was the toilet flushing. By the time I got inside the bathroom, the pens were gone. 3 pens down the toilet. And I was like, oh my God. So I went to bed really mad last night. I woke up kind of mad because I got some news that I didn't like. I'm like, oh my God. So you know what? Let me change the trajectory of this day right out the gate. Let me do my gratefulness. Let me journal. Let me burn my sage. Let me journal. Let me light a candle. Let me spray some good smelling stuff. And I changed it. Because sometimes you have to change. That could have been, I was like, oh my God, now I got to pay money because I got to pay the plumber to come and fix the toilet. Like that could have been money I could have been going to dinner with. So I'm waiting for the plumber. But the stuff happens, and sometimes it can make you depressed, but you have to say, you know what? Not today. Not today, Satan. Get behind me. Not today. Not going to happen. Leo, dazzle them with your intellectual conversation. Lovers will be less than accommodating, and decisions regarding personal direction a necessity. Things will be emotional with your mate. Okay, so your mate going to have some emotional stuff going on. Listen, Leo, I know you could be a little rough sometimes. Be gentle. Be understanding, show a little empathy, because sometimes, you know, Leos, they may not be rough with people on the outside, but the ones that's close to them, they can be a little rough. I know some. They're sweethearts, though, but sometimes they can be a little rough. Virgo, refuse to let others make unrealistic demands on you. Opportunities will come through behind-the-scenes activities. Implement your ideas into projects at work. Man, it's a lot about ideas today. What's going on? It's a lot about ideas. So the stars, listen, if you got some great ideas today, this may be a good day for you. Implement your ideas into projects at work today, Virgo. They're watching you. They're watching you, so this could be good for you. It could be a bump up. You never know. People are watching you. People are always watching you. That's why I don't do social media. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm not a big social media person because I feel like people are just watching you. And I know that's good for business because you want them to watch you. That's helped build brand awareness, but it freaks me out a little bit, especially Facebook. Not so much Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn, but Facebook freaks me out. And I know Facebook is one of the most powerful platforms for business owners in the world, and it freaks me out. All right, listen, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thigpen. Stay tuned. Giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thigpen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. Try to stay calm, and whatever you do, don't nag. Don't jump too quickly regarding an investment that happens to be too good, that appears to be too good. Friends and relatives may be hard to take today. Listen, they always say if it's too good to be true, 9 times out of 10, Libra, it is not true. That's right. All that glitter ain't gold. All that glitter's not gold. So watch your bag. Don't jump too quickly into investments. I know that's hot right now too. Let me tell you what's hot right now. Investments are hot. Everybody talking about investments. I woke up this morning thinking, man, what am I going to invest in? I was like, I thought about, land. I need to make some investments. I got Bitcoins. I got Dogecoin. I got Dogecoin. Listen, I'm not telling anybody to invest in anything. I'm just telling you what I got. I got Bitcoin, Litecash. I got Bitcoin, Bitcash, Litecoins. They're doing good. Now, I ain't gonna lie, my cryptocurrency stocks are going good. I just bought Dogecoin. That's a big thing right now. I think that yesterday was like 39 cents a share. So you can get a bunch of shares over there. I think they're going to go high. Elon Musk is talking about it. So, when all these jokers start jumping into stuff, So chances are it's going to go high. I shared it with my brother last night. Like, look, I just bought a whole bunch of shares in this. He's like, send it to me. So I sent him the link too. Dogecoins, everybody talking about that right now. Listen, can you imagine? And I'm not telling, listen, this is not me telling you to go do anything. I'm just telling you, can you imagine? Can you imagine if you had Google stock, if you had Bitcoin stock at the beginning? Like Bitcoin right now is about $55,000 a share. It's ridiculous, like a share. And it does nothing. People are like, what does Bitcoin do? I have no idea. All I know is I got some shares. That's all I know. And I was looking at something. I want to say it was MSNBC or Market Watch or something. They was like, they're expecting Bitcoin to go up to $200,000 a share. That is ridiculous. I have at least 200,000. No, I won't have 200,000 because I don't own a share. Yeah, I don't own a share. I own a fraction of a share. I have a nice little chunk of change. But anyway, yeah, I don't know why I told y'all. Oh, investments. Everything's about investments. Scorpio, try to stay calm, and whatever you do, don't nag. Yep, don't nag. Inharmonious situations at home may be extremely upsetting for you today. You can set your goals and make a beeline for your target. Yep. You can make a beeline. Set your goals. Goal setting, investment. This is a day, man. This is a day for goal setting. What's your goals? What are they? Do you have them written down or in your head? Put them on paper. Don't just have them in your head. They work better when they're on paper. All right? Sagittarius, try to slow down and take another look. Your concern with older family members and those less fortunate than you will only add to your attractiveness. Okay. Don't torment yourself. Disharmony in the home will be extremely stressful. Don't torment yourself. If you got disharmony in your home, go to your Zen corner, Zen out. Don't let it stress you out. Listen, I told you I had to burn the sticks, burn the sage the house, burn the candles, write it in a journal. I did all of that. I feel better. Because I was pissed, but I feel better now. So that's what you got to do today, Sag. If all that stuff is going on in your life, burn some sage. Light a candle. Say a prayer. Listen, that's the first thing I did. Say a prayer. Say a prayer. Do your gratefulness. What are you grateful for today? I put out a post this morning on Instagram, and it said, what are you grateful for today? What are you thankful for today? And some people responded. I was like, great. Somebody said, I'm great to be alive. I understand. Yes, I'm grateful I have water and a bathroom. Yes. Capricorn, overindulgent people will cause disruption in your life. Try not to be too emotional with those around you. Don't let children hold you back from doing the things you enjoy. Yeah, get your emotions in check today. Try not to be so emotional, especially around people. I know. Just hold back a little bit. Hold back just a tiny bit. And don't let overindulge with your life. Like, they're overindulgent doesn't mean you have to be overindulgent. Say no. Just say no, because they may be doing things that they shouldn't be doing and you shouldn't be party to. Just say no. Aquarius, think twice before you agree to take on any new projects. If you join intellectual or cultural groups, you should meet individuals who stimulate you. Ooh. Travel if it's needed to start the ball rolling. Don't you just love being in conversations where a person is talking something you like to hear? Yeah. Travel, stimulating. Yes. Intellectual conversations. Listen, I love to talk. Hence, do I do this show? I love to talk. I love to have great conversations. And when I'm not having those things, I'm extremely bored. I am. If I'm not having conversation, I'm just sitting quietly, I'm bored. I'm bored out of my mind. So I love having good conversations. I love being in cultural groups. I love being around people that have goals and dreams. I love that stuff. If I'm not around that, I'm bored. So you can just bet if I'm not in a situation where I'm talking things that ignite me, I'm bored. I understand, Aquarius. Last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces, you have two choices. Get out on your own or bend to your mate's whims. What are you going to do? Also, direct your energy into physical entertainment. Realize that you don't have to do everything yourself. Oh my God, fish. Oh my God. Fish, listen, you ain't got to do everything yourself. Listen. Y'all know I'm the queen of trying to do it all by myself. I am. But I had said to myself, in order to make my business grow, I cannot do it by myself. Fish, we can't do it by ourselves. I don't care what it is. You're going to need a little bit of help from somebody. Even if you don't want to ask for help, ask anyway. It's going to help you out. All right, that's all the horoscopes I got. But you can tell when I sleep well, right? When I have a really good night's sleep, because I zenned out. I had to. I put my meditation music on last night, because otherwise I would have been pissed. I zen completely. I had a great sleep. I woke up. I journaled. I burned sage. I prayed. Did my gratefulness. I feel great. I know you can tell when I do the show. I felt great. So all the horoscopes I got for today. I'll be back again tomorrow with more horoscopes and the guests. So make sure to stay tuned. I'll be back with both tomorrow. Right now, let's get on to some news. So yesterday, Derek Chauvin, who was the officer who held his knee down on George Floyd's neck for 9 minutes, was convicted. Yep, he was convicted. Convicted of second-degree unintentional murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. The jurors deliberated for about 10 hours over a 2-day period, and they came back with 3 guilty verdicts. Chauvin had no apparent reaction to the guilty verdict. Afterwards, his bail was revoked, and he was placed in handcuffs and removed from the courtroom through a side door. Wow, your life taken. You know, George Floyd lost his life. You put your knee on his neck. I don't even know how that's gonna go with him in prison. Yep, he could face up to 40 years in prison, second-degree murder. He can face up to 25 years for third-degree murder and up to 10 years for manslaughter. Minnesota sentencing guideline recommended 12.5 years in prison for each murder charge, about 4 years for manslaughter. So he's going to do about 16 years. Yep, well, hey, do the crime, got to do the time. That man paid with his life, so you got to do your time. I'm just saying, it's just sad. You know, there's a lot of fallout behind the voting law, and Kemp says, you know, he blasting people that's boycott Home Depot, because remember, Home Depot was kind of quiet through this whole thing. Like, they weren't saying a whole lot. You know, Coca-Cola and Home Depot, they weren't saying a whole lot about, you know, what they felt about the Voting Rights Act, that the law had just got passed, Bill 202. They weren't saying a lot, and people are saying, you know what, let's boycott them. Yep, but you know, and Home Depot makes a lot of money now, you know. But I always say this, like, right, is Home Depot really gonna take a hit? Like, if people don't go, and here's the thing, some people gonna still go. They gonna like, whatever, we going, we don't care. Anyway, the Home Depot did not ask to be in this political fight. It's unfair. This is what Kemp is saying. But here's the thing: you signed that stupid bill into law. So now the fallout is on your head. The fallout is on his head. He signed that law. He want to have voter suppression going on. He signed the law. Now you got to deal with all the fallout, because it's coming, more coming. You got to know, like, you done piss people off. Like, it's coming. So the law, they're going to keep fighting till they get what they want. And I don't even know what that is at this point. I'm politics and bad news. I'm just done. It's just, oh my God, this is so sad. But anyway, Home Depot is about to be boycotted because they did not speak out. They did not support it. Kemp is saying, you know, he denounces it and all this stuff, but you signed that dumb law into place. If people don't like you, suck it up, right? If they like you, they're going to vote for you. If they don't like you, they're not going to vote for you. That's the sad part. They don't like you. You ain't got to steal the election. Just let people pick the person they like. But nah, that makes too much sense. That makes too much sense. Narcissist to narcissist, that doesn't make sense, y'all. And everybody that signed that bill, they're a bunch of narcissists. Because otherwise, it would be fair. It would be a fair election where everybody get to cast their vote for the people that they like. That's not the case. People don't like them. They can't stand the fact that nobody likes them. Sad but true. Anyway, I'm getting off of that. Home Depot, maybe you should have said something. Maybe you just should have said something. Okay, so I'm still in politics this morning. So Matthew McConaughey said, you know what? I might run for governor. Oh, my goodness. Whew. People going to vote for Matthew because he's cute. Just like they voted for Schwarzenegger. Remember that? Schwarzenegger was the governor of California. 45% of the state's voters said they would vote for Matthew McConaughey if he were to challenge Governor Greg Abbott next year, according to the poll. 45%. 45%, y'all. They like, yeah, we'll vote for him. I believe they would. An additional 33% of the voters said they would support the incumbent, while 22% said at this stage it's too early. But 45 said, yeah, we in there. 22, it's a little too early. He probably would win too. That sounds crazy. Not really. It doesn't really sound crazy. So the actor has repeatedly flirted with running for governor, although he has not said whether he would run as a Republican or a Democrat. Uh-oh. Last month he said he was seriously considering a bid. What is he? Well, all you gotta do is go on his social media and see who he sides with. You kind of can tell who that is. Like, if he sides with them, he's one of them. If he sides with the other side, he's one of them. All you gotta do is follow him, see what he says, see what what did he say about voting right? What does he say about Trump? What does he say about fair elections? What did he say about clean air? What does he say? All you gotta do is follow him. His fortunes in a new poll were particularly good among independents, 44% of whom said they would support him, and only 18% of whom said they would back the governor, a Republican. Yeah, he got some good pollings already. His numbers looking good already. Yeah, so we're going to see. We're going to see if Matthew decide he wants to run for governor of Texas. Yes. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this song to bring you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
First time I saw you, I knew all the time. It was something in the air that night, and in the way you looked at me. I get nervous when you get close, and my heart fills up with butterflies, and then you leave me speechless. My world turned upside down. Just say that you won't go and break my heart. Break my heart, don't break it now. Remember, it's the only one I've got. The one I've got. Don't break my heart. Don't break my heart. Don't break my heart. Don't break my heart. Wanna tell you how I feel, instead of keeping it all inside. So hard with you, I don't know why. Believe me, boy, I've tried. When you're near me, my heart fills up with butterflies, and then you leave me speechless. My world turned upside down. Just say that you won't go and break my heart. Break my heart, don't break it now. Remember, it's the only one I've got. The one I've got. Don't break my heart. 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 Just say that you won't go and break my heart. Break my heart. Don't break my heart. Remember, it's the only one I've got. The one I've got. Don't break my heart. Just say that you won't go and break my heart. Break my heart. Don't break it down. Remember, it's the only one I've got. Oh, don't break my heart. Don't break my heart. Don't break my heart. Don't break my heart.
Welcome back. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you a daily rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So recently, the Atlanta Regional Commission is funding a $220,000 study to see how to use Gwinnett Place Mall. They want to seek input from the community to see what the mall could be turned into. The mall has been in disrepair, probably since 1984. in recent years. They bought it opened in 1984, but it's been in disrepair for a lot of years. And so it's been a mess. There was a young lady who was found in the back of a restaurant there. When I first heard about it, I was like, wow, she had passed away and had been there for about 2 weeks. And so I was there recently to get my vaccine, and that's where they got it in the Sears part of the building where Sears used to be. And it was weird because you're sitting there waiting for people to give you the vaccine shot, and you look down the hall, and it's just, the mall is just empty. It's like nothing there. It was crazy. It felt weird to just be there. But anyway, Gwinnett's Urban Redevelopment Agency closed on its purchase of the Gwinnett Place earlier this month. And so now they have to figure out, what is it going to be? What does it look like? It says Joe Allen, who's the executive director of Gwinnett Place Community Improvement District, said it allows us to go deep, to dive really deep and see what can be successful here. And my guess is probably going to be like another mixed-use development area. It's a big space. So that's my guess. It's probably going to be, that's my guess. I don't know, but that's my guess, because that's where I see everybody that's building new development here. There's all, like where that's located, it would make sense to have stores and residential living all together. It would make sense because it's right in the Duluth Highway area, right? I mean, not Duluth Highway, Duluth, right on Pleasant Hill, right off of Pleasant Hill, and there's restaurants around there. What I did not see in that area was a mixed-use development. I did not see that. There's stores and restaurants and things like that. I think there's even a nightclub over there. But anyway, I think that's my guess. I'm sure that's what people are going to say. Yes, they want. I can't imagine them saying something else. I don't think I saw a grocery store right there though. That may be a thought too. I don't know. I would think like a mixed use development with a fresh vegetable stand or something like that. I like those. Like it'd be nice to go downstairs and just get fresh fruit right from the store downstairs. Like part of me wants to do condo living, where I can just go downstairs and get to know my neighbors for real. Like, I've been here for 8 years. I don't know anybody. I think that's so crazy. I really, really, really do. I think that's nuts. I don't know anybody. Gwinnett School District considers discipline overhaul. This is one of the things that was voted against for J. Alvin Wilbanks. They were saying that students in our school system were not treated equally when it came to disciplinary actions. They were saying that African American and Hispanic students were being punished more frequently and more harshly than other races, and that had to stop. That was one of the reasons why the board voted him out, because they felt like even though he did a great job with making sure we had top tier schools, that the inequality when it came to discipline was not distributed equitably across all the platforms, across all the kids. And so they said that has to stop. So the Gwinnett County School District is proposing revisions to the Student Discipline Code that aim to clarify and narrow the scope of the code in accordance with the recent court rulings. Administrators are also considering broader changes to reduce inequities in discipline in Gwinnett, where Black and Hispanic students and students of disabilities make up the higher portion of discipline cases than their share of overall student population. So there are less African American, Hispanic, and disabled students in the school, but they get disciplined more often. So that doesn't make a lot of sense. Again, equality. Why is that such a hard thing for people? That's what I just don't understand. Like, why is it so hard for people to just say, you know what, we're equal? Like, that is the hardest thing in the world for people to do. Anyway, disproportionate discipline in recent years provoked an outcry from the community. Half the students disciplined in Gwinnett in the past 2 years were Black, although Black students make up only 1/3 of the population. Half. That's crazy. That's crazy. So they're going to be voting on that as well. It's crazy. I can't even explain to y'all like why I don't get that. Like it's the craziest thing ever. Yeah. So I guess some people just not built like that. Like they're not built to see that what they're doing is wrong. Like they're just built to see like what I'm doing is right. And even though it's wrong on so many changes. Just wrong. Anyway, Come Clean Gwinnett bringing residents together in grassroots effort to battle litter. I hate saying litter. Yeah. As Houston resident Leslie Pott has carefully navigated her way through some of the thorny vines into a heavily wooded area and along D. Kenny Road Sunday, there was an ominous sound coming from pine straw with every step. Crunch, 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 garbage. It was garbage, y'all. The trash underneath her feet, it was garbage. And every step she walked, it was garbage. So they doing a Come Clean. The group is called Come Clean Gwinnett. And in the 2.5 months that it was created, it has already attracted 1,416 members on Facebook. Come Clean Gwinnett. That's what I'm talking about. Get together. Yes. Yeah. So if you want to take part in that, you can do that. Earth Day is Thursday. The group is trying to spread the message out across the entire year. They want to keep Gwinnett clean. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Keep it clean. If you want to find out more about how to participate with Come Clean Gwinnett, you can go to GwinnettDailyPost.com. The information is this. A long article. I can't read the whole article, y'all. That would take the rest of the show. Anyway, people hate. I'm with them. Like, I hate seeing that. Like, I don't even throw paper on the ground. Like, my husband and my daughter would tell you, if they want to throw something on the ground, I'll look at them like, I know you're not about to throw it on the ground. I don't like that. Like, I feel like you should respect the land, respect the earth, respect your surroundings. Respect means don't throw paper on the ground. I can't even imagine driving down this is a really long article too on Gwinnett Daily Post. I can't imagine riding down the street and just throwing a bag of garbage out the window. I won't do that. And when my husband and daughter with me, when my daughter was smaller, I'd be like, you better not throw that paper on the ground. I don't believe in that. I believe in respecting and taking care of what I have. That's just not something I believe in. And so kudos to the people that have formed Come Clean Gwinnett. I love it. I think it's great. Absolutely amazing. All right, there will be a new place in Grayson to buy locally grown produce this summer. Yes, it's called Grayson Pharmacy, not PHAR. It's FARMACY. When I first saw that, I thought it was misspelling. I'm like, what? They spelled that wrong. But it's called Grayson Pharmacy. It's a play on words for the health benefits derived from fresh foods. Plans to open in June with fruits and vegetables, meat, dairy, olive oil, and other items sourced from Gwinnett County and the rest of Georgia. Yeah, so that's so cool. I like that name, Grayson Pharmacy. Yes, but it's not pharmacy like the drugstore pharmacy. It's like a farmer's market. Yep. Customers will be able to purchase and season extra virgin olive oil with herbs and spices at a bar. It's going to bring people that are looking for different things that nobody else but Grayson will have. Yes, I think that's pretty cool. I love it a lot. So this is where it's going to be a 2,400 square feet provision store located at 412 Grayson Parkway. It's going to reside in 2 historic buildings as a part of Rail Yard. So Rail Yard is the new building that's right there. I love that. So Rail Yard is that new building. So if you know what Sam's on Main, like we love Sam's on Main. Yes, Sam's on Main got like this gyro. Georgette told me I got to say. I used to say gyro. They got this gyro flatbread. Oh my God, it's delicious. It is really good. But it's inside the Rail Yard over there. And so that's where this is going to be located, inside the Rail Yard. Rail Yard is a mixed-use development in Gwinnett City's downtown Grayson right there. It would be nice to have Good Morning Gwinnett inside of there. And I can go across the street anytime I want to get me some gyro flatbread. I love it. They're going to be on there was a bank that was once there back in the 1900s. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So it's going to be a nice farmer's market there. You can go there and get you some fresh farmer's food. I think that's pretty cool. Yep. I think it's great. Now, also, you may be able to vend, like if you have I don't know how this works out, but the store hours are going to be 11 to 7 p.m. Tuesday to Sunday. I don't know if you're going to be able to sell stuff in the store. There is not one like this in Gwinnett County. They said they don't think it's one like this in Gwinnett County. I think that's locally owned and operated that specialize in local produce. I think it's almost sound like a co-op. But I'm wondering how are they going to get the vendors? Is it going to be just the county that's running it? Or if you're a vendor who make preserves and you have a farm, are you going to be allowed to come there and bring your stuff? I don't know. Kind of like the farmer's market. Because, they have they used to have a farmer's market every Wednesday in Grayson at 4 o'clock where vendors would come and sell their stuff. Now I feel like it's going to be more of a location for you to sell your stuff inside. So it's pretty cool. All right, so great things happening in Gwinnett County. That's why I love Gwinnett County. I know people probably get tired of hearing me saying that, but I do. I love it here. All right, I'm going to my last song. I'm going to come back and close it out. Stay tuned.
Tell me your story. Tell me what made you change your mind. Oh, yeah. How you move forward and still go against the tide. Yeah. Who did you make? Who made you strong? Yeah. Did you get help when I was rough? Yeah. Tell me your story. How did you make your dreams come true? You're so strong. I wanna be strong. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be just like you. 'Cause you're so strong. I wanna be so strong. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be just like you. When I grow old, when I grow old, yeah. When I grow old, when I grow old. Tell me your story. How did you find your peace alive? Yeah. Oh yeah. Who made your heart smile and made you lose a track of time? Yeah. Do you think I'd up by your side all day and night? Someone to care about and do you right. You still wrote your story when nobody believed in you. Yeah. You're so strong. I wanna be strong. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be just like you. 'Cause you're so strong. I wanna be so strong. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be just like you. When I grow old, when I grow old, when I grow old, when I grow When I grow old, when I grow old, I wanna be just like you, When I grow
Welcome back. That's one of my favorite songs, y'all. I love that song. All right, before I go, I want to give you my word of inspiration for the day. So here goes. I often think that the night is more alive and more richly colored than the day. That's pretty cool, right? I often think that the night is more alive and more richly colored than the day. Vincent Van Gogh said that. Here's the thing about that. If your night is alive as your day, it depends on you. You can have a day that's colored. You can have a night that's colored. But that really depends on how you see the world. Vincent Van Gogh was a great artist. He saw the world differently than everybody else, and he put it in paintings. The way you see the world and the way I see the world is going to be totally different, but it's up to you. So if you want to have colored nights or colored days, it's really up to you. I had a colored day yesterday, and then I had a dark night, and then I woke up this morning to a colored day. So it depends on you. It depends on how you see the world. I choose to look in color. Whenever I find myself to a point where I'm looking in darkness, I have to try to snap back and look into color. I want to change the color. I want to see the flowers. I want to see the sunshine. And sometimes you have to do that, even through hard times, even through bad times, even through times that seem like they're in some, like the painful times, like the pain is beating you down, the depression. You got to figure out how to paint your day with color, right? You have to figure out how to paint your night with color. Last night, I knew that I needed something to uplift me. Guess what I did? I went on YouTube. I found the video with Jack Canfield, who I happen to love. I watched this video, then I played my meditation stuff before I went to sleep. So I always put on meditation at night, set the timer to go, because I know if I'm tired or if I'm stressed, I'm going to go to sleep in 30 minutes. So I set my timer for like 30 minutes. I don't even remember when the timer, when the channel blinked off. You have to set yourself up for that. I started out, when I got in bed last night, it was dark because the toilet was stopped up with ink pens. But I set the intention that, you know what, I'm not going to bed this way. Let me change that. And I changed it. I woke up this morning. I wanted to have a colorful day. I gave thanks for being here. I gave thanks for my family and friends. And I made it a colorful day. You have the option to make a colorful day. What do you choose? What color is your day? That's all I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. Listen, thank you for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 45 minutes with me. And I appreciate you and love you to life for that. Be sure to follow me on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett. Follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett. And follow me on the Twitter at GM Gwinnett. Also, be sure to go to Apple Podcasts. If you listen there, find your favorite 2 episodes and give it 5 stars. I will appreciate you for that. That helps me go up in the rankings on the Apple platform. Be sure to download the app from the App Store. If you got an Android phone or an Apple phone, I got a Good Morning Gwinnett app for that. I do. Please download the app from the App Store. Listen, y'all stay safe out there. Don't forget to tell your family and friends you love them. It's important to do that. And don't forget to be thankful for what you got. It's important to do that as well. I'll be back again tomorrow, 10 a.m. God willing. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.